To be poor is a crime, yes. The fiscal year from 2013 to 2016, the U.S. visa applicants went up from approximately 85,000 per year to 185,000 per year. Alright, so I had this discussion the other day, right, where somebody was saying, ain't nobody lining up at embassy to come to America no more, and we're making Jamaica not seem so bad. I mean, we're making Jamaica seem really bad when it's not so bad. Someone else said, if Jamaica was really that good, then so many of its citizens wouldn't be clamoring to leave. People no run away from good places. That means, and look, I'm not calling Jamaica bad, right? First of all, welcome to SoFlo TV again, everybody. It's your host of the most. Look, I'm not calling Jamaica bad. What I'm saying, this little discussion we're going to have here, I'm going to come down to some numbers and a reality check, right? So, most of us who've been living overseas or who are Jamaican but had to go into other people's lands to find a better way or more opportunities than to fulfill our dreams, we know for a fact that there's more opportunities other places than where we come from, right? So, not true?
Yes.
Alright, so, and that's why we're here, or that's why we go to other people's lands. It's not because we want to pack up and run well left Jamaica. But for the people who are still living blindedly, I don't know if you're bread butter upon two sides in a Jamaica and you have it all, because some people do. Don't get it twisted. Some people live some good life at Jamaica. You know what I mean? Some of them born with gold spoon in their mouth. Some of them mother and father come and set it for them. And them live really, really good. Like them actually fly out, go overseas, go shopping. Imagine that. I go Miami, go shopping. Actually, majority of them that go overseas to go shopping, them wouldn't say shopping. You know the kind that... Let me not get stereotypical. Anyways, this video today, we're going to talk about the fact that the lines are still there and Jamaicans are still leaving Jamaica in numbers, both legally and illegally, right? So, check it out. The lines outside the United States Embassy in St. Andrew have noticeably gotten shorter, they're saying, in recent times, with persons speculating that it could be a result of Donald Trump becoming America's president, right? They must say, Ross, Trump turned president, me no want bother go foreign. People will weigh that risk, okay? Because really and truly, if your paper is straight, you don't have nothing to worry about. Trump not really mess with you. See? So, throughout the presidential campaign and since taking office, Donald Trump's signature issue has been his strong opposition to illegal immigration. He has proposed immigration ban and extreme vetting procedures along the Mexican border wall, to build a Mexican border wall, and certain sanctions have been issued against certain other countries, right? So Jamaicans somewhere in the middle where I say, yo, we have to start walk around with the papers if we're here upon a permanent resident thing. If you're there upon a, if you are a citizen, they've even released something that says if you are a citizen and you have the slightest bit of an accent, make sure you walk with your certification. Them say, if you're illegal, just go under the ground, go hide, because as them catch us up, you're definitely under Donald Trump, most likely going to be fling back which part to come from. People are free to speculate and make theories if they want, but we have seen a steady drumbeat of someone. Now, this youth here, his name is Polachek. Polachek are the one that got Mavada and Visa, and there was a big mix-up, something we're going with that, which we was having a different conversation before this conversation. I don't know, so I'm kind of all over the place sometimes. Bring it back. Alright, so this is Polachek saying that there's been a steady drumbeat of between 600 and 1,000 appointments per day at the embassy. And those numbers generally depend on the number of officers that we have on a daily basis. This is Polachek, or yeah, Polachek him name, telling us that between 600 and 1,000 appointments per day. I'm going to bring some money stuff to y'all, because you never wonder why so much people are go to embassy, but not so much people are get through. Damn, they use us in every way possible. I'm going to save that trick for the end. Watch this video to the end. That number has been steady my entire time I've been here in Jamaica, and he's been there for years now. We didn't have a backlog. There was a wait for appointment time, but we have largely eliminated that wait. So for the people them who are saying that them not see no big long line out on Arm Road no more, that means what? The people them rather stay at them yard. No. They've implemented a different type of system which Jamaicans are taking advantage of. So Polachek said, he explained that the reduced line is totally down to a change in system at the embassy. What change in system that is? Jamaicans have been taking advantage of this change. The change has been that visa applicants not only getting an appointment date, but also getting a specific time. Right? So back in the day, them used to know, you know, when you get your appointment date, you and 100 other people have the same appointment date. And it was a big jumbo because it's first come, first serve. And people got camp out in front of embassy and them kind of thing. Then no. Now they've narrowed it down to actually a specific time. So if them say your appointment is 10 a.m., you better be there 9:45 a.m. Right? And them kind of something there. Anyways, he says there's actually been no need for anybody to line up in front of the embassy anymore for the last 2 to 3 years. He said the time on appointment is when someone needs to show up. They don't need to come hours earlier in order to meet this, and the message is slowly getting out to people, and that's why the lines have decreased. Alright, so the people them where says Flow TV, STFU, ain't nobody wanting to come because we see the line them, me drive past the other day and the line out of embassy empty. It's because of that. It's not because they're not coming still. They're still applying in the thousands. Me not even know that Jamaica has so much people because our population is 2-point-something million, and if we're getting 600 to 1,000 appointments a day,
imagine the amount of money.
That's an exodus. That's what I'm gonna hit them with. That's an exodus. It looked like the whole of Jamaica left Jamaica. Watch. He added, if you show up hours before your appointment time, you are not going to be allowed inside the embassy. And so, especially when the weather is like this, we want to make it clear to people that if you show up when your appointment time is, you will be allowed to have the entire process over within 1 hour. So not only have they had now issued specific time for your appointment, date and time, they've also narrowed your whole process down. Remember, I know, when you used to go embassy before, hours this process used to take, you know. Hours. And I'm talking about some people are there for the entire day. And when you come out hungry and lick you, and you eat a good breakfast this morning before you go in, you know. That, done now. 10 o'clock, you should be done and out by 11. That's the reason why the line is not that long. People are still leaving in droves. Check the numbers now. From the fiscal year, let me get out my calculator because this is the part where I say they use us and they abuse us, man. And I don't know, but anyway, you get that? From 85,000, it increased to 185,000. So there was an extra 100,000 people between 2013 and 2016 in a 3-year space. 100,000 new applications that say we want to get the fuck out of here. Right? Help we out. When the paperwork there, we will pay. Them say, alright, you will pay. A non-immigrant US visa application costs $160 US. I'm going to break down my maths now. $160 US times 185,000. Polachek rich. 160 US dollars times 185,000 equals, so my calculator there, 29,600,000, and we're talking US dollars. Do the maths to that. So us getting ready, us clamoring to leave Jamaica is actually getting them rich. Just the friggin' process of applying is getting them rich.
You're not even guaranteed to
and you're not guaranteed to get it. And more time, them cite a little one thing and say you have to reapply. Do the whole process again. So this is just straight off the bat $29,600,000 US dollars this. Right? I'm going to leave this video right here. Food for thought. Leave your comment in the comment section below. Let me hear what you got to say about this one. Big up to the whole of my Jamaican, them abroad and a yard. Right? And just know, say what? Those of us abroad, we love Jamaica to death same way. But we're under no blinder. We see what go on. The people, our leaders, have made it so that we can't accomplish our dreams. Right? Which part we live. So enough how we gone over so and over so. Go look for it. Alright?
And them rich off away.
And them rich as Ross off away. To the tune of 29,600,000 a year or more. US dollars, that is. I'm out. Peace. Watch now. This video today is sponsored by WBJ Taxes. Hold on. It's tax season. And I know that you want back the maximum amount. That means you have to get the right people to do your taxes for you this year. Take it from me, I don't play with my money. SoFlo TV won't steer you wrong. Watch me. These people are qualified, IRS qualified. They do personal taxes, property taxes, tax ID, e-file. They can expedite your income tax through e-file. They may even do immigration services such as citizenship filing and green card renewal. You hear what I'm saying to you? Call them. WBJTaxes.com online or WBJ Taxes. Call them at 862-233-6157. That's 862-233-6157. Tell them SoFlo TV sent you. Now back to the regular scheduled program at hand. All right.